All right, good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday. All right, I'm going to do a quick scan here. The only thing that we have coming out of the gate is going to be, we got a buy right now on this natural gas. Let's take a look at this. Natural gas is a buy, actually, buy right here. Target going to bring me up to 66.95. 66.95 be my profit target. This is going to be HF1 buy with a reversal at 65.45 if we don't first hit target. 6545. All right, got the natural gas working right now. Getting a target of 6545. I'm sorry, 6695. I'm not seeing anything on the currencies. It's going to be kind of a quiet morning. Now, we have a big report, FOMC, coming out today at 2 o'clock, so that is definitely going to provide some high volatility. So usually before FOMC, it's a mixed bag. I mean, we could be choppy this morning. We can have some nice moves. Right now, it looks like it's going to be choppy, so we want to be a little bit careful here. Home Depot, looks like Home Depot over here wants to pull back. Looks like Home Depot could pull back down to this 331.90, 331.90. I'm just going to mark that. We'll watch that. Right now, quiet, just up 3, up 1 right now on the Dow, on the mini Dow. All the other indices are down just a little bit, so it's going to be a pretty quiet opening. All right, natural gas in play. Possible short coming in right over here. Be careful on this. Like I said, it could be choppy this morning. But we are getting a short right now on the mini NASDAQ, which is going to be the NQ. Mini NASDAQ NQ. I'd go light on this. On the mini NASDAQ. All right, so let's look at a target here. Profit target, mini NASDAQ's going to bring me down to 118.95. That is going to be my profit target. And the reversal, 120.07.5, 120.07.5. So if you're joining us on Facebook and YouTube, thank you. If you have any questions along the way, feel free to ask myself or Glenn, my moderator. We will be glad to answer your questions. If I am not in a trade, I'll do the best I can to get to you. If not, I can follow up with you later on via email. And the way to do that is just go to my website, innovatortradingstrategies.com. And if you do have any specific questions we don't get to, just shoot me an email and I'll answer those questions. But anyway, thank you for joining us. First hour is open to everybody. Then after that, we do continue on with our subscribers. We trade a broad range of things. We do quite a bit in Forex. But we are also watching some indices this morning as well. So we're watching RTY, which is the mini Russell, NQ for the mini NASDAQ, GC for gold. We've got NG for natural gas down here. People that like to trade commodities. Home Depot for stocks. And also on the Forex, the Euro US. Right now looks like we have a buy on the Euro US. Looks like that's going to be a 45 buy, a 45 buy. I'd take it light on this buy, 45 buy, take it light. So I wouldn't do a whole lot of contracts on that. 45 buy on the Euro US. Once again, I'd be cautious this morning because once again, we do have that FOMC meeting coming out today, and that is definitely going to create some high volatility. But until that point, it could get quite choppy. All right. All right, we're going to go ahead and get out of this Euro US. No go on that. That was a loss. Like I said, be careful on these currencies this morning. I think they're going to get quite choppy. All right, well, we're still holding on to Still got our natural gas. Did we hit? Actually, natural gas did hit our target. So out of natural gas, all right, out of natural gas. Still looking for a Home Depot to pull back down here. 331.90. Still got the short working on the mini NASDAQ. Well, out of the currencies. And now still very quiet. Mini Dow's only up 10. All the other indices are down just a little bit. So I'm expecting a quiet opening. Let's see. Take a look at our scan last night. Once again, we do a scan. We look at 12,000 different stocks. We take our patterns. We're a pattern trader. We trade our specific patterns. We call these patterns behavioral patterns, and we have several that we look at. What we do is we run them against 12,000 different stocks. And we see which ones are setting up for buys, which ones are setting up for shorts. And then we look at the majority of those. And I believe, let me take a look. Yeah, 93% of the stocks that we scanned last night there have actual patterns set up or pointing to the upside. So, saying it's going to be an update, so we'll see. We have about 160 of those stocks are actually having a pattern set up of the 12,000, and of those, once again, 93% of them are pointing to an update. In terms of predictability with that, predicts the overall market somewhere around the 60-65%. Not a huge percentage, but certainly better than 50-50. So slight edge or have an update today. That is based off the prior day's close. Just super quiet, just not much going on, not a lot of action. It's just typical. I mean, that's typically what happens before a big FOMC meeting. All right, still pretty quiet. Not a whole lot going on here. Only thing we have really in play is going to be on short on this this mini Nasdaq. Like I said, be really careful in here. I wouldn't do any size this morning. I'd be really careful on these trades because it can get quite choppy right before this FOMC. And I do believe it's coming out at, what did I say, 12 or 2 o'clock? Yeah. Yeah, I don't see any other really big reports that put any spook in the market. But yeah, 2 o'clock, FOMC. Always creates a lot of volatility. So there are some ways you can play these reports. But they're mainly scalping. You got to be quick on your feet because it can get kind of whipsy sometimes. And then a lot of times it moves so fast you really can't get on board. So anyway, all right, we're just going to wait and see here. We still have about another 12 minutes to go here before the opening bell. So now we have the mini Dows coming back up. It's up 30. Indices are turning around. Looks like they're going to start coming back up. Yeah, we're getting a short now on natural gas. We're getting a short on natural gas. Could see natural gas come right back down here to the 65.45. Target would be 65.45 on that natural gas. This is going to be just an HF2. We call it an HF2 pattern. HF2 short. Reversal would be at 66.95. We don't hit target first. Got a double carrot short. I like these double carrot shorts on the euro. Let's see, euro. $41 short. I'm seeing a 41 short on the euro. 41 short on the euro. All right, so we're still working natural gas slower. Mini Nasdaq is a short. Everything's a short. Euro US isn't a short. Just really, really quiet. Just pretty typical. Typically, pre-opening like this, when it's quiet like this, that's probably going to follow through here after the opening. So really what you want to do, particularly if you're going to be a short-term trader, is wait for the volatility to pick up. Wait to see some established directions and then jump on board. When you're seeing this choppiness like this, seeing the wicks, you got a lot of these wicks going on both sides of the body of the candle. You want to be careful because it's typically an indication that it's going to continue sideways. Good morning, Glenn. How are you doing this morning, sir? All right, we're getting out of the euro. Nice little win on that euro. Still playing natural gas short. Still playing the mini NASDAQ short. Looking for a Home Depot to pull back down to this 331.90. Wow, you had a winter storm in Fargo. How many inches did you get on snow? A little bit cooler here today. We were in the 70s here yesterday in Texas. I think the high today is going to be like 50 something, upper 50s. Still not bad. All right, about 3 minutes here now before the opening bell. Quiet, only up 4 right now on the mini Dow. The rest of the indices are down. So we're going to get a quiet opening. Expectation would be to open lower, maybe push down and maybe try to turn around and come back up. So overall, based on our stock scan, it is shown that we're going to have an overall up day for the all the indices. So the bigger market, the Dow, we do show it to possibly be an up day today. But that's just kind of a blueprint. I mean, we don't necessarily use that as a filter, but it just kind of gives me an idea of where the pressure may be on the market. All right, well, obviously we blasted through that 331 level on Home Depot. I wasn't even paying attention. It really dropped. All right, less than 30 seconds to go here. $10 inches, so you're getting about 10 inches of snow. Goodness gracious. That is crazy. 10 inches of snow in Dakota. Fargo. All right, so here we go. Okay, Dow's up 20. I was thinking we were going to open lower, then work higher. So now that we've opened up, we'll see if they try to push it down a little bit here. All right, we're up 30 here on the Dow. I mean, it's pretty quiet. Some of the indices, it's kind of mixed on the indices. So U.S. Tech is coming to a place up here on this pullback to either add on or establish a new short. Once again, that reversal is going to be 120.07.5. Still target of 118.95. Dow's up 76. Now all the indices are up. Once again, be careful in this market. We do have that big FOMC meeting coming out today, so usually it gets choppy in the morning. I definitely wouldn't try to do any size right now. You want to see better action. You want to see it start getting rid of some of these wicks in here and see some smoother action. All right, nothing on the mini Russell. Nothing on gold. Still short natural gas over here. See if we can hit our target. Getting double carried over here on a 5 minute, so maybe that'll push it lower here. Nothing on Home Depot. Nothing on the Euro US. Still getting a lot of that wicking going on here. And you get these kind of spikes like this. If it can't hold the spike, it's going to get choppy. Dow's up 79.80. So I got to buy on the mini Russell. Got to buy on the mini Russell. I'm just going to be really careful in here. I think we're going to be choppy, so I wouldn't be committing any. Either stay out of the market or just go really light until we get through this report today. Target, though, on mini Russell, 1859. Be our profit target, 1859. And reversal, 1844. So once again, the method that I use here on the on these indices, the mini Russell and the mini Nasdaq, and gold and natural gas and Home Depot, is something I call Einstein. I do have a new video I'm coming out here with the next few days, so be watching for that video on YouTube. And I'm going to go into a little bit more talking about Einstein and a little bit how it was developed and kind of the whole premise behind the on how Einstein works. So it should be a really good, interesting video for you. So I should have that out in a few days. If you're on my email list, you'll be notified. If not, just check back. If you're on our notification on YouTube, make sure that you do subscribe and also hit that notification bell so you'll be notified as soon as that video comes out. So I think it should be a really interesting video for everybody. There's also another video. If you go to my website, there's a video there on an intro into my trading. It's kind of unique the way I look at the markets. Make sure you watch that video as well. I do talk about Einstein there as well. I'm just going to go into a little bit more on this new video. Also talk about my core patterns, which is the basis of everything that I do. So make sure you watch that video as well. Just go to my YouTube channel, Innovative Trading Strategies, and you can watch that video. All right, looks like gold's wanting to shoot up here. Looks like gold. Let's see. Gold's going to be a buy. It just went through target, so I'd wait to get it below somewhere in between 21.5 to 22 would be a good entry. And we're just going to look for a target of 1825. It hit while I was talking about Einstein. And then that's going to be what we call an HF2 buy. And then reversal stop if we don't hit our target first is 1816. So for my students that are watching this morning, don't forget I sent out an email yesterday reminding everybody we do have that workshop coming up. We are doing workshops now. We have about 3 workshops a week where we go more into specific and, we look at every individual pattern. We'll look at Einstein. For those that trade Einstein, we'll look at crystal ball, which is something I don't talk a lot about, but we're going to be demonstrating crystal ball here shortly. Crystal ball is very much of a short-term scalping. So we'll be doing that. I'll be calling out every single one of my trades so you can watch us. But don't forget, right after this morning show, we'll go ahead and we'll do that 1 hour workshop. And we're going to be talking more about these double carrots. These double carrots over here. How to best trade those double carrots. Just like, what's the Dow doing? Let's see. Dow's up 46. So typically around 10 after. So if the market's moving up, typically around 940 or so, we start to see that little pullback coming in on the market. It's kind of a cool little pattern. I know a lot of people trade that. A lot of people that like to trade indices in the morning, they watch for that. I personally don't trade it, but it just kind of gives me an idea of what's going to happen. All right, so we're long the gold. Man, we're still short on this mini NASDAQ. And we're still short on natural gas. And it's quiet. Looks like Home Depot now wants to run up higher. Let's get a target on Home Depot. All right, HF2 buy on Home Depot with a target 334.90. And it would take an HF1 short down here at 333.40. So when you're trading my method, it really doesn't matter what exchange you trade it on. Also, it doesn't matter what your charting package is. I like to use Thinkorswim. It's just the platform that I like. But you can certainly trade on, if you have TradeView or TradeStation, any of those are all good. As long as you have, real-time data for whatever you're trading. You got to have that real-time data. I certainly don't want delayed data. Now, the way YouTube is set up right now is there is a delay, so don't try these trades. You're going to be delayed just because of the way it's set up, but at the same time I do have Zoom opened, and that's how I run my live room, so there is no delay. So those that are in the live room right now on Zoom are getting a real-time feed, but unfortunately if you're on YouTube, you're going to get a, 5 to 10 second delay, and I don't think I can. I've tried speeding it up, but that's pretty much max right now, so I would not try any of these trades. It's just get an idea of what I'm doing, follow my trade, see if you like this method, and can it be a nice addition to what you're doing. So make sure you watch the video. I'll be talking about Einstein. I think you're going to find some very interesting things about how markets move. We'll be talking about that in Einstein. All right, Home Depot trying to approach target. Natural gas trying to approach target. Finally starting to come down on our mini NASDAQ. Let's see what the Dow's doing. Dow's up 77, just kind of holding there, just kind of quiet. Still on gold. Home Depot hit its target. Travis. It should be working. I have people in the room, so it should be working. Make sure you're looking at the email that I sent out on Saturday. Give me a minute. I'll go ahead and I'll resend it to you, Travis. Also a possible push up over here on the Euro US. All right, so we're still short natural gas, long RTY, short on that mini Russell, long on gold. Okay, Travis, you've got an email on the way to you, sir. Natural gas getting close, hitting target. Got about another 7 minutes to the top of the hour. Remember, we have that work stop starting here in about 7-8 minutes. Those that are in the live trading room will remain open. Wow, Dow's took off up 140. Euro's trying to work up higher. Could create a double carrot buy if it holds. Right now it is in a buy. I am staying out of Euro. So if we hit this 120.07 and a half, that is going to be a what we call an HF1 buy, which is a really strong buy. Right now we're still in a short. Got a buy going on the on RTY. So we're long RTY. This is going to be your mini Russell. And it got real close. I think it's going to reverse based on what I'm seeing here on the Dow. But that should pull our mini Russell up. I got gold still in the buy over here. Let's pull the gold up. Oh, you know what? You may be trying to get into the training room. Go into the main. Are you trying to get into the workshop? The workshop's going to be a different password, Travis. Give me just a minute. We'll wrap this up. We'll get you going. All right. Looks like natural gas hit its target on the downside. Looks like we reversed on the mini Russell. So this is going to put us at an HF1 buy. So now my target on the mini Russell is going to bring me up to 120.45. Okay, still long RTY, which is going to be the mini Russell. Now we are long on the mini NASDAQ. We are out of natural gas and hit target. Still long gold. All right, that's going to be it for the live show. Once again, we'll continue on. The live room will stay open. We have a workshop going on here in just a few minutes. Thank you for those that have joined us on YouTube and Facebook. We'll do this again first thing tomorrow morning. Y'all have a good trading day. Be careful. We do have that FOMC meeting coming out at 2 Eastern, so we could continue to see a lot of choppiness until we get through that report. All right, we'll see you hopefully first thing tomorrow morning.